Question 23 is about using this recipe to make some shortcakes. So we've got a list of ingredients there that will make 12. For part A it says Liz makes some of these shortcakes and she uses 25 mils of milk. Now you look at the recipe and we can see that if she'd used 10 mils of milk then she would have made 12, so she's used 25. So all we've got to do is we've got to think about what do we times 10 by to get 25. Well, 10 times 2 is 20, 10 times 3 is 30, so it's halfway between those two, so it must have been 2.5. So what this means is that she used 2.5 times as much as the recipe stated, so she must have made it for 2.5 times 12. So we've got to do 12 times 2.5. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times a half is 6, so we're going to add the 6. We get 30. So that's how much she made for. For part B of question 23, it's a little bit trickier. We're told that Robert's got these various ingredients. We don't know if they're the right amount or not. We've got to work that out. And we're asked to see how many shortcakes he can make. So he's got 500 grams of sugar. To make 12 we need 50, so he could make 10 times that recipe, because 10 times 50 gives us the 500. He's got 1,000 grams of butter. Well, that's 5 times, so at the moment he can only make 5 times the recipe because he's limited by the butter. Exactly the same for the flour. Milk, he only needs 10 mil, he's got 500 mils. In actual fact, that's 50 times as much as he needs. So despite the fact he's got loads of milk and he's got loads of sugar, we're actually limited by the amount of butter and flour he's got. He's only got enough there to make 5 times what the recipe suggests. So we're going to have lots of sugar, lots of milk left over. So the recipe makes 12. We've got enough to do 5 times the recipe, so we can do 5 times 12. We can make 60 shortcakes.